why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot, man. Sorry that you're not.
If there's anything you can learn from somebody, it's motherfucking Jack Harlow, y'all. And I know what some of y'all thinking, man. Like, man, who this white boy? I know y'all seen a little bit of him. Whether or not he's earned his stripes in your eyes, this man has absolutely taken control of his life, you guys. And so, I compiled a couple videos, and we're going to talk about how Jack Harlow and his evolution and how he took control of his own life is the perfect alchemist. Who said white men can't jump, y'all? Welcome. Like, comment, subscribe down below, you guys. Let's get into the video.
That's cool. It's like, I feel like you seem like you kind of grew up in the middle of a lot of different art and stuff. Like, you never felt like an outsider.
Nah, I guess not. I never felt too displaced.
Because a lot of people like kind of just look at a white rapper and they assume that he's sort of attempting to get in on something else. But the way you're talking, it sounds like you sort of like grew up around so much stuff that it maybe didn't even ever seem weird to you that you wanted to rap. Or
exactly. It just was something I was passionate about. But even now, like, I have enough perspective to realize why people are kind of still put off by it a little bit. It's not unheard of anymore, but people still will alienate you. I still walk in the rooms and feel like, yeah, I'm white in here.
Do you feel like you have to prove yourself artistically to a level just because you want people to know how serious you are about the music?
I do. It gives you a little chip on your shoulder, I ain't gonna lie. Even gives you a small complex. Used to affect the way I used to make music.
Right.
I wanted to be that kid that could prove he could rap. Now it's kind of moving into a space where I just want to make good music.
Right.
And show people that I'm a whole dynamic person. I don't feel like I had to be this one type of artist. But early on, it was like, oh, this is how they treat you when you're white? I guess I got to do this to show them that.
So in a situation like this, there's still the stigma that comes with being a white rapper when they're trying to get into hip-hop, rapping, anything like that. The reason why I felt like this was amazing was because even when you're faced, especially if you're colored, you know, there's a lot of talk in the community of so many things that hold you back, job offerings, and the fact is that they do exist. And this is one example of someone who has that, you know, Jack Harlow's a white guy really in trying to get inside of this rap and hip-hop scene. And he's done it. He's doing it. He faced the discrimination. He faced the complex, and he wasn't oblivious to it. It absolutely affected him. You could hear him. He said it affected the way that he rapped. It affected the way that he viewed himself. And then he had to completely understand, and he switched it back and remembered why he's even doing this in the first place. It's to make good music, you know? But absolutely he had to prove himself. And this is a learning example, a very learning lesson, because look at him now. You look at his old videos, and it's like, what the hell? This guy's goofy, corny, this is cheesy, but he stuck to his guns. He stuck to his guns. He believed in himself. He kept all the other naysayers, the negative thoughts behind him so that he could continue to create himself into who he is today. The guy's only 24, 25. That's amazing. To have accomplished so much in his time. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh man, he's white, so of course he's going to do good. But I mean, you think about, look at Logic. Logic has been here before Jack Harlow, and one could say that Logic has much more lyricism than Jack Harlow does, but Logic just comes off as trying too hard. He just tries way too hard. He takes this white black thing way too seriously, and Jack Harlow understands it. He understands it's there, but you know what he does? He still continues to be himself no matter what the situation is looking like. He could take all the pressure. He could feel all of the animosity, all of the stereotypes, the prejudice, because he's white in this area. And I want this to be a learning example. So many people can learn from this, because you can be in a situation where you feel like people are trying to gatekeep you. They don't believe that you belong in this area. But you know what? You're going to take it upon yourself and remember why you even there. And you're going to go even harder on a situation like that, you guys. You're going to continue to go hard to work for your goals. And that's something that I really appreciate with Jack Harlow. Another thing about Jack Harlow, man, he is extremely charismatic, you guys. This is something that everyone can learn. Learning to be cool, calm, collected. But he's also, you know what they call it? They call it like that white chocolate. You know what I mean? What I think Jack Harlow does is he absolutely even understands he's white, obviously, in a culture of that's a lot. He could, so many things could go wrong with him being a white rapper. But because he's also socially aware of everything, he don't have to say nigga here and there, nigga left and right. I get on Apex Legends, man, I don't even talk anymore. It's nothing but whites and Hispanics and shit talking about nigga, 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 nigga. Jack Harlow possibly could even do it, but he just doesn't do it. He doesn't have to. You know what I mean? And it's like that social awareness, he's able to tap into the source. It's what people call getting in the pocket, being on beat, having rhythm, having soul. He has all of that, you guys. And this is something that he has so many things going against him, and this is what he wants to do. And I just believe it's so inspirational, something that everyone can learn from and witness. And so I also compiled a bunch of videos of him just being super charismatic, you guys. Like, you can learn a lot from this guy, man. I hope to meet him one day, because I think Jack Harlow is actually a really good inspiration, man. He's great. He's well loved. He's well liked. And not even just that, but he treats everyone with compassion, but he's still himself at the end of the day. And that is absolutely amazing, you guys. And so this is really kind of almost a bit of a tribute. I learned a lot just listening to this guy, man. And I hope you guys can do the same with this, man.
If you're Chris Brown, Jack, what are you doing out there? Are you making a TikTok, or are you shooting a 2 from half court?
If I'm Chris Brown, I'm biting my lips, I'm making eye contact with every girl I see, and I'm taking this last shot.
No kissing.
You've done that before.
Done what? To take the game-winning shot or bit my lip?
No, envision yourself as Chris Brown and then looked at everybody.
I do that as Jack Harlow.
Let's talk business. Let's just be real. I want to fuck you. I want to fuck you.
One of the reasons why I put those 2 videos in this, because you get to see the immense confidence, the oozing, man. He's talking about being Chris Brown, biting his lip. That shit's funny. That shit's funny as fuck, you guys. Like, and it's very appropriate for the situation, man. You can be like, you want to be someone that knows how to read the room, read the audience, and know how to deliver. Hit that punch that hits the pocket just like the way he did. And then he said, I wanted to fuck you, just like that. Pause. You know what I mean? I really wanted to be real right here. You can say some of the most craziest, outlandish shit if you do it with confidence and charm. You can really do it, you guys. A lot of this stuff that's on the internet talk about how hard it is to get sex, to get this, that, and the third, man. It's actually really, really easy, man. What people lack is they lack self-awareness. They lack self-awareness and they lack communication. They lack social awareness as well, you guys. Like, it's those things that are extremely important that this guy has, man. He really has it. He doesn't let a lot of stuff hold him back. Now, I will say this one time real quick. I do think that a lot of white people in general walk around feeling like they run the fucking world, because you see everything that shows the white superheroes, white news channel, we got white actors, like everything is white. And so if I was a white person, I would definitely feel like I can run this damn world, that everyone has to listen to me. I mean, go to the job situation. Look how many people lash out, have meltdowns. How many white people, white women and men have meltdowns, legit fucking 13-year-old meltdowns at 35 and 40. They do this all the time because they feel like this is their world. And guess what? It is their country. It is absolutely their country, because the majority of them are white. Now, then the people in power are white. And I know there's some smart asses, fucking collegiate doctors in the comment section gonna say, oh, they're lessering. It's the Hispanic population and the colored population. Man, fuck out of here. Who has the control? Who has the control, you guys? It's the white people. This is a white country. British settlers came over here in America, slaughtered the Native Americans, and they conquered. The conquerors write the history books, you guys. So you got to be real with the situation. I say all that to say, I do think a lot of white people walk around with a complex thinking that they're superior. And they do. But in this situation, Jack Harlow, not only, I think he has a little bit of it, but he put himself in a position where he has to earn the respect of other people, of other cultures. And that makes him a grounded, down-to-earth individual. And that's something that everyone can learn. Everyone can understand and learn something from you guys. So that's why I put that in.
Dating life is doomed. I'm what you would consider a nice guy. I lack confidence with women and I'm on the sensitive side. I've tried all sorts of things over the years to meet women. I feel like I've tried everything, but I'm still self-conscious about getting the women I want. What would you do? I mean, some people are just meant to be beta. And so maybe you should just beta it out. I feel like you're getting the batch of women that are meant for you. And I'm not sure how much mobility you'll find if you continue to be yourself, which I think you should be yourself. You just got to find it deep within yourself to feel yourself. You got to feel yourself. Time with somebody else and I get to wishing that she was you. Any girl could be beautiful, but not any girl can just be in tune. And you so in tune, you understand me. I make you laugh and you say to me that you can't stand me. You soul food and you eye candy. I want to meet you in Miami and I want you to meet my family.
Okay, well, I'll check my schedule and see if I can. But I probably can.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Can I have a hot tea?
Which one?
The hottest one. Just any of the
You want black, green tea?
green is fine.
All right.
So, Weedy, how it feel doing numbers?
Hey. Hey, girl, what's up?
Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
Jack,
I know.
good to see you. I ain't trying to interrupt. I just want to say how we never met. How you know? You don't like getting caught off guard?
Why you shaking?
Am I?
Yeah.
Nobody's shaking. Nobody's shaking.
Jack, step into the shade room.
Alright, y'all, and that's really about it, man. That thing with Sweetie walking up to her, even though she's getting interviewed on the red carpet, he ain't talked to her. He sees she looking nice. He walked up to her. Hi, my name is Jack. I know I wanted to introduce myself to you. We ain't seen talk to each other, seen each other. She said something, and she's like, oh, why you shaking? She tried him. She tried to test him. They call it a shit test. And he said, me shaking? You trying to do that to me in front of these cameras? Let me put my hand on top of you. Ain't no shaking in here. Don't do me like that. Anyways, hit me up sometime. I'll hit you up. Whatever. Amazing. Absolutely amazing, you guys. Even if she did reject him, what it's all about is having that charisma, having that charismatic, having that personality, and knowing that you are the shit, knowing that you have what it takes to do whatever it is that you really want to. Be that personable type of person, you guys. Don't be afraid to go out there and let it be known. You know what they say? You know how they say we related to gods is because we are able to put what we have in here, which is non-existent. It's in your brain. It's your vision. It's your image, whatever you want to call it. And you can put it into the real world. Personality and having charisma, having sauce is like art. You're creating. It's being creative. That creator part is part of God. You know what I mean? And so we have that. And so that is something that I want everybody to practice, you guys. I just really wanted to put this out there because I thought it was just amazing, man. Jack Harlow is fantastic with the way he does things in general, and I think he's someone to really look up to, you guys. And I just wanted to go ahead and show this with y'all. Let me know what you guys think down below, man. Do you guys think that Jack Harlow is great? Do you think that I just am just puffing smoke out my ass? You think I'm just doing some other shit? Was this a miss? You let me know down below, man. With that being said, man, it's your brother Trey. I'll see y'all in the next one.